Right, so going into this last reset at the time of recording, we've had this little discount event pop up overnight. And I thought I'd go into this because this isn't actually like a one-off event. This seems to be something they're adding in permanently, just into the game. This will be here forever now. And all the rewards here, all the things that are purchasable here, these will change on a weekly basis. I actually have Pioneer screenshots of what they change to, currently at least. So I think they're going to rotate for a bunch of different stuff. So every Monday it will reset at reset, and we'll get new loot tables. This daily login thing will reset, the daily recharges will reset, and it's just extra stuff we can get. So on this first week, it's fairly meh rewards, but you've got the elite and epic tokens in there, which is nice, just for free. It adds up, I guess. The consecutive recharges, you will want to recharge just with $1 if possible to do this, and just keep it ticking over. If you are someone who looks to recharge, this is some extra stuff you can get through that, I guess. Like, this is, even if you don't need the Andrea medals, at worst 1.66 epic tokens, I guess, which for free could be worse. But that is fairly decent, to be honest, just for $5. I think most of the intrigue here is going to come with these selection chests. I know this has been a topic of talk inside my alliance, at least in the Discord. It's just like, is it good? It seems fairly bad value at first glance, and I'd agree on the most part it sort of is. So the concept here is there is a 50, 200, 500 and 1000 black diamonds pack, and you can fill it with whatever combination of these that you want to suit your current needs, I guess. So currently you could say buy Andrea for 50 black diamonds for 15 medals. This is 50 for 16, so it's a little better, but you can't discount it at all. But that's still okay value, honestly, if you're trying to hard farm epic tokens. I think what I'm personally going to use it for is golding Salma and just commanders you don't have at the rarities you want yet a bit faster, because it adds another 50 black diamond pack, which is cheap, efficient, relatively efficient at least, purchases for them, so you can double up on them. So I'm just going to keep buying this in my main every week probably until she's gold. Past this 50 pack though, the efficiency really does drop off in my opinion, because you can't discount the higher packs, but they barely go up in effectiveness. So you see here with the Andrea comparison, you're effectively spending 150 black diamonds on what would be 4 more medals for the 4 each on the 50 pack, which is really, really bad. I mean, you could double down, like I said, with the golding the commanders. 16 Salma medals for 200. If you're really trying to rush her to gold, and you're already buying the 200 packs with discounts, maybe you could potentially look to spend on that, but that's really high budget, and I doubt many of us are going to be doing that at all. I think the most efficient thing you can buy past this point is just straight up getting the epic tokens. So 16 epics for 200 isn't that bad, really. If you consider that a normal 10 medals per 50 black diamond pack is about 3.33 epic tokens per purchase, this is slightly above that value. But when you take into account discounts and the 15 medals per 50 black diamond purchases, it is below that. So it's definitely a luxury and isn't something that should just become a staple of spending at all. And the value only gets worse and worse as you go up. These really aren't great value at all in my opinion. Especially like when these later ones are just a bit crazy. Really not that great at all in my opinion. So I'd just stick to Potentially the epics here, if you're a fairly high mid spender. Otherwise, just get the medals for commanders you need through the 50 pack, in my opinion. That's probably the best spending of this. And if we look at Pioneer right now, so the daily sign-in changes to this. So it's training speed ups, resources. This chest is either training or research speed ups, not entirely sure which. Probably training. Precise teleport, and then troop appearances. And that's a pretty common trend throughout. So on the chests, you can fill them with speed ups, training, research, healing, and then gold, and then down at the bottom there's troop appearances again. So the only things that I can really see people getting these for is the troop appearances first of all. So 50 for 32 S troop appearance medals. That's barely above the normal value of buying troop appearance medals just directly in the store. So I don't really think that's that great, especially because you can't discount it. But if you're consistently buying the 50 and then the 100 pack, maybe this on the 50 pack could be a decent addition rather than buying the 200 pack for I think it's 80 it normally gives, if I'm remembering that correctly. But I think the A medals could be something people look into buying, because A medals are really hard to source, and just directly purchasing them is very difficult. And if you have stuff that you haven't golded yet, this is now a potential way of helping to get them up to max eventually, or just, especially if you don't have them in like the first two rarities, that is fairly decent value actually. I think that's quite an alright route into spending, and I can probably see people buying the healing speed ups, so that will be in total, if you do only healing speed ups, 300 hours, which I think is about 12.5 days of healing speed ups. Not great, but it's not bad really, especially the people I know in the top alliances that go crazy in events and stuff like that. They buy healing speed ups quite a lot. I can see this being quite a popular purchase. And then the rest of the stuff, this is the 1000 chest, just as a comparison. I didn't do all of them just for time's sake, but it goes up to about 900 hours of healing speed ups, which I think is about 37.5 days. That's really bad value in my opinion, but I'm sure max accounts are probably going to buy it up just as an extra source of getting them. And you see the troop appearances, you get the SS medals. If you do 4 of them, that only gives 28 SS medals for 1000, and you can't discount it, so it's already worse value than the SS pack in the store directly. I don't know if it's in the store right now, but it gives 30. Yeah, 30, and you see there it gets discounted immediately. So it is Pioneer, so that could be changed, but right now there's basically no reason for anyone to ever buy that. So we'll have to see what happens there. The recharge rewards also change. We have training speed up packs, and then 50% army increase, 90 hours of healing speed ups, 6 million gold, and 5 S troop appearance medals in the end. So I'm assuming this is either going to be, it's probably going to be a rotation, right, between training and, what does it say here? So it's Elite Gathering Week, it says at the top here. And here it says Special Training Week. There'll probably be 2, 3, 4 of these. It just rotates between. Maybe just these two, who knows? But it's new stuff. We're not losing anything out from it being added to the game, so that's nice. But there's my thoughts now.